roots, and if the target's already root, it'll stun. But what the Ashe does is her passive applies the slow, which means that when the E comes through, it then root into
under tower.
Caliste gonna send it, waiting, getting vision, waiting. No. Labrov is the only one still in dodge. SkewMond is now level 6 as well. He's got the Cataclysm. Flash, knock up there as well. The arrow comes out a moment too late. Caliste is dead to SkewMond's well-timed game. Meanwhile, we look towards mid lane. Yahoo about to turn into a little egg, but Cap can't find the last shot. Yike here.
Also in the area, has
Perfect.
level 6. Doesn't connect.
This is going to G2.
No Leandre's.
Wait, that's a TP back from Rumble.
It is. He's just running in into Busio. He's overheating again. He's frying it up. Encore saves the life as the ultimate comes through from Yike. That may have just done it, but Cap slugs forward to secure the kill on Busio. Now for KC, they've got to play the rest of the fight as the arrow connects. Broken blades down. Yike is next on the ground. SkewMond in the Cataclysm and Acro Prison. Safe and sound. That's what KC thought when they initiated this fight. But Caps following up. Again, good damage. It's slow, but it's doing the job as Canna runs through his life. Acro Prison again. Flag and drag. Canna will not escape this time. Caliste, the last one standing.
G2 had more members who could move to the fight, and they're still going to go.
Caliste stepped up to the wave. Big mistake, pal. It's G2, and they are unrelenting.
An unbelievable scrap against what is a very short-range composition. Should be super difficult to play against, especially with all the poke that you have. Oh, SkewMond, has he overstepped? Ashe arrow?
There's a public execution. Encore flies through as well. SkewMond at half HP, rooted up. Tidal wave zoning out. SkewMond flag and drags away with the wall. As you said, Betty, the call comes through in Yahoo. Negate
overstepping into the jungle and giving these pick opportunities to KC.
Now the Ashe arrow combo into Ambessa.
Dodge the back flank though. Canna, two-man shield of Duran. And with Busio laying down the CC, Hansama is a dead man walking. Busio will die in the end. Caliste shielded out, but Canna with the angle and the security there as Romwalk comes in. KC have already done the job. I don't think Caps can do much, but Equalizer proves me wrong. Yike hit pretty hard here as Caps, remember, fed level 12 Ryze. Can't under turret though. You might be surprised as G2 have enough damage to penetrate his hard shell.
G2 turn the play back around.
Left to contest the respawn of the dragon.
I wonder if you're worried though. Canna got the double kill there. Canna has the kills on KC outside of Yike. Gold is getting back into their favor as Caps are just chasing down his pop the ghost. He's in a 1v2 with a health bar advantage, and now there stands an egg. Caps has put him into his own frosted misery as Yike is going to bring it on back, but shield comes out. Caps gets hold and flashes. That's Cap for you. It's winter, but not
going into the 2v3 potentially. Canna.
Do they have the damage? Flag and track, or maybe they do. Broken Blade sitting on the outskirts of the Cataclysm. Shield of Duran doesn't reach, wins the war neither as well. Double knock up, and Broken Blade is shifting gears in the Galio match.
Which is why KC didn't overcommit. But you're still seeing it's hesitation from KC.
Oi, big one.
Poke.
Really good. Flag and drag not there, just a drag instead. G2 thinking about their angle. Canna have it a face check, but it's Caps again. The wall's out. Hansama goes back for the equalizers. Beautiful. SkewMond jumps in with the encore. Even better from Busio. Into the egg, but it's still a 5v4 as Galio holds his used to deflect. Caps in the way is Canna again, but look at the AP carries. Caps gonna realm off, interrupted by an arrow. Busio and Yike running to the left, but Hans is on a damn automobile. As Yike looks for the Mega Blast Cone, he will escape. But G2 just don't lose fights right now.
These fights a little bit harder for G2, so we'll have to see if they can make this work now as Hans on mid-wave.
Angle's good. Hanzo is connecting these big ones, these big rockets as he gets out with the Valkyrie, flashed away from the public execution tidal wave just in case. But meanwhile, Canna has to ulti to escape. That grand exit is down as KC get a double beat drop. It's good, and encore onto Caps as well, but the equalizer, the hot pot. G2 have been to China. They know the taste. As Yahoo's the first to go down with a realm warp chase. You ain't out of dodge yet. The flames emit, and KC are getting a dose of reality as Yike goes against his old Eddie carry, but he will die to do so. G2 put him in the dirt again.
Every single fight, G2 just melts through KC. They tried to target Hansama, he flashes away, but then on the re-engage, the Jarvan Rumble combo.
Series where it's going to be hard to pick an MVP here, but G2 are on the final step here, almost 10k gold lead, the big one connects. Canna goes for an engage. He finds himself Armor with the cleanse out as well. Even with the charm, they'll finally take him down. It's a big moment for KC, but they need more. They need Caps. The King of Europe flashes over as Canna, he used the commit, but the hotbot out again. Even out the Cataclysm. The Galio, it's good, but G2 have SkewMond with healing and a GA. They're backing away. KC have a free kill, and G2 have overstepped. Game still goes on. Someone kills SkewMond as KC get revenge.
And 20 seconds until the Dragon Soul for G2 as well. KC may have just
negate G2. That's another tool we need to look towards as arrow flies down. Does it fly through? Yes. Broken Blade caught. Yike catches him. And now for Broken Blade to get out, he has to burn the flash. He equalizes down, but he needs support. Meanwhile, Hansamas found Canna on the back wing. Tidal Wave doesn't connect. G2 are looking to find a play off them committing for Broken Blade, but now he's flashless.
Still though, KC invested a lot, and G2 know it.
Cataclysm down onto Yike, flag and drag, Aqua Prison as well onto kyeahoo's the next target. KC are separated here, Encore only onto 2, Caps was golden, and Caps unleashes hell. The shield, unreal as Broken Blade gets low as well, but look what's happening here. The egg is down, kyeahoo was too far aground, and G2, relevant because G2 have now started this Baron.
Yeah, who only on his way out of base. I don't think there's a contest here from KC. No. They're going to be too late. They don't have the vision. They'll now spot that it's going down. Yike has ult to get over the wall, but does he have a tool to get through?
Hang on now.
Equalizer down. The wall is giant. SkewMond playing for the smite, and Yike takes it. I remember him as the smite king, and SkewMond gets scored, but the flag and drag re-engage was genius. Canna goes back on in, and SkewMond still survives. Canna on the back of the pick, can't get out. And now with the Realm Warp, KC is coming crashing down. Great encore, but we need Caliste to get the fight. He takes one, but Broken Blade on the back end is too much to handle. Hide as he may, Busio's dead, and kyeahoo will be the only Baron to survive.
4 Barons gone. G2 with a dominant team fight once more. kyeahoo doing his best to retreat as the top is getting pushed in. Galio's ulti is available. Yeah, it's Sue.
But Hans has no flash and no cleanse. That's the target for KC before you can try and take down the Ryze.
The wall zone, SkewMond's the first target. Equalizer good again. Caliste sent to the back line at half HP. He's healed up as Canna TB's in, but Yike in the pit. Denies, stalls. That's the game for KC to hold it. Encore flies through on a Hans arm, but he's too far away. Meanwhile, Gia's going to be Popper Caps in the middle of 4 people. Has to now carry, but you know he can. Again, Caps is still alive. It's a double beat drop down as G2 back and forth with the shielding. Unreal. The mid laner getting popped. He goes Zonya's, so there's no Realm Warp, but Busio, the last man standing, and Caps is just too tall, too big, too much of the EU region to take down, and G2 in playoffs are just that good as Busio finally dies.
9-0-9. Caps demolishes KC. Caps takes down our first seed, and Caps punches G2's ticket to Barcelona.
We forget that this region might be G2 as Broken Blade walks away, and the game might continue to go on. But this guy's at the head of it all. He'll take the bot turret, and I cannot...
Of these items.
Caps is naturally having a fantastic game.
Labrov just face check, tidal wave used, but a public execution, an arrow. Labrov cannot be making that kind of mistake.
Pick after pick, KC are finding them. They've been finding them throughout this game.
He's now dead even with Caliste, and the GA advantage means it gives another bullet in the chamber. Public execution found again, Labrov. Canna pops the ulti, but Labrov is down. But look at what Busio just did. Canna big shielded around as well. Yike, he's trying to bring the game on back, but KC have found the fight. Caps has got the kill on the back line, but he's at half HP. KC have infinite sustain. It's a hack right now, and they're back at full HP.
And the front to back, KC is coming out ahead. kyeahoo is chasing after G2, who are on the retreat. They know that they don't have their jungler, so they have to make this Baron impossible. Broken Blade now the target.
Shielders around there, turret now down, trying to drop the beat as Busio flash away from Broken Blade. Caliste has got the slow and the damage to boot. Caps are slowed down. A shutdown, gentlemen. I see a shutdown. I see a Baron.
SkewMond, they know.
The pings are going down. They're thinking he's somewhere there. Found onto Busio. SkewMond for the engage. Caliste flashes away. Cataclysm there, but SkewMond is separated from the team. He goes into GA, but remember, KC have heals. It'll be a 5 versus 4, and SkewMond cannot get out. Public execution used from Yike, but KC have the dragon and soul all for the themselves.
Steal after steal after steal. Yike has kept KC within touching distance, and now KC may have just pulled
That
up.
will be a Baron secured, and KC telling everyone watching that this series is not over just yet.
All right. I mean, gold doesn't mean anything, but it is telling a story here. Pings are actually still going down onto that ward.
Yike.
KC are coming in, the arrow flies up, misses Caps, flashed away from Broken Blade. Canna makes the play with shielded around, but he's taking no damage anymore. G2 are getting collapsed on, a realm warp out, negated, no. Caps only just makes it as Caliste looks for the slow with a volley. He finds it, now he walks up, autos, his damage, unbelievable onto Caps, who runs away because G2 are losing the play.
But they're looking to...
Full vision onto G2, Caps, Mega Blast Cone, looking for an angle. AK, still the AoE, the setup, the equalizer, beautiful, the health bars dropping, the cataclysm of flash, and G2, no!
Yike again!
Stole the Elder again! Cap's gonna get burnt down, KC has the fight, Canna with his dying breath will find himself a knockup. G2 have 3, KC on 3, but Elder trumps all.
2, a smite again comes in to make the difference for KC.
With the back here as well, I mean, G2 are going to pull up one hell of a defense. KC are going to be confident. GA's available for mid, for AD carry. Caliste is doing so much damage. If he gets a free hit, this game goes to 3. Minions falling in. Inhibitor turrets, rather Nexus, are vulnerable, but Hansama clears the way. He gets out of dodge. Last minion, gone. Caliste doesn't care though. He's got shielding. 1 Nexus turret down.
Busio is happy to just shield the whole way through.
KC is unrelenting. The
Equalizer.
Rumble ultimate
On
to
the
try
wave,
and stop
on
the wave.
Hansama survives, he Valkyrie's out, 1 last minion and it's gone again. Over the bubble, kyeahoo steps forward. Tidal wave though onto Caliste, but Broken Blade, moment from getting executed, the Elder, and Busio does it. The Seraphine sung her first, maybe last longer this
3
game.
seconds.
Caps up in 3, the defense, 1 more wave. Elder's coming through, Busio gets tunneled out.
The roll
There's the ult, and Cap ran in, but charm! Busio with the charm. kyeahoo's still alive, Busio's down though, into the egg. The Nexus is bare, but no one at KC is there.
But KC should have seen the reason.
But he has the Elder, you can see him shining grey. Found out by Caps, now he's running away. Cap's going to continue this chase down. Turns it for an ulti though. Onto Caps, good damage, but he still wants to end the game. Canna's going to ulti in. Grand entrance.
It's a base race!
Access. Base race indeed, but G2 have an AD carry. And Ban Access versus Ban Access. I think G2 just called KC. What a way to go to Barcelona. As G2 have proven winter is here.
Unbelievable end to this game. A resilient defense from KC. They fought to the bitter end. A game that felt like they had finally brought back ends in disaster at the Nexus.
When it came to the very